Hello, Tabang. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Why did you move your class today?
Ah, because I found you have open class at this time, so I
Oh.
thought it's a lucky time.
Oh, so you finish your work.
Oh yes, right.
I see. Okay, early.
Yes. So
Mm.
normally your schedule is already full. So
Mhm.
even though I'd like to move my class earlier than now,
Mhm.
current time, but there was no
Ah,
open time.
I see. Yes, well, I think it's the winter vacation already.
Yes, right. And then also
Yes.
it's only, actually it's a beginning of this year.
Right, yes. That's the reason why most of my students went to other country for
Ah,
winter camp.
winter camp.
Students,
Yes, right.
students at that time. Yes,
In
go,
the
yeah, went to
Philippines
other
or
country.
other?
Philippines, yeah. Yeah,
Mm, mm.
two in the Philippines.
Ah,
Yeah, two of my students, yes, came
yeah.
here to the Philippines.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah, that's why. Like I said, wow, all my students are going out of the country.
That's right.
Right. Oh, it's good. What time do you usually finish your work? It's early. It's till 7:33.
Yeah. Our official closing time is uh, actually it used to be at 6 p.m. But
Oh,
from this year, it changed to 5:30,
wow, that's
earlier,
good.
30 minutes earlier than before. So
Mhm.
I could finish my work very early. But usually,
Mhm.
I just stay at the company, stay at the office until 8 p.m. because
Mm.
actually that time 6 p.m. is the rush hour.
Mm.
There are
Ah.
severe traffic jam from the company to
Mhm.
my home. So I just
Mhm.
walk out for 30 minutes and then also do my work.
I see. Oh,
Yeah,
that's better for you to avoid the
yes,
rush
right.
hour.
Yes, right. To
Right.
avoid the rush hour.
I see. So that means you just arrive home.
Yes, right.
All right. Yes. Okay. Well then, anything else to share with me?
Okay, sure.
Okay. What is the article that you had prepared for today's class?
Today I would like to discuss the number 920.
920. Oh. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. It's about Chinese women,
Yes, right.
specifically single women.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Could you please tell me something about this?
Yeah. At the end of last year, Teresa Su visited a hospital in Beijing to discuss options for freezing her eggs. The doctor said she could not help Sue, a single woman, because it went against regulations. Then she gave the 13-year-old some sisterly advice. Hurry up, get married and have children now. She was shocked and disappointed. I had no way to express my anger, she said. She felt like she was being treated like a wayward child, like I was an intruder, delaying other couples, like my demands were too much. I felt powerless and depressed. After a few months, Sue decided to push back. On Monday, she took the Beijing Obstetrics and Gynecology Hospital to cut in what is first case of its kind in China. She alleges the hospital, by refusing to freeze her eggs, violated her personal rights. This case has prompted a nationwide debate about the reproductive rights of single women in China, where women are increasingly marrying later or not at all. After decades of restricting many families, to only one child. China now allows all couples to have two children, but the loosened restrictions do not apply to single women. According to Chinese health regulation on human assisted reproduction, only married couples are ineligible for such services, which includes access to sperm banks as well as freezing one egg. Single women typically go overseas for the procedure, which costs between $10,000 and $18,000. Others use underground agents, but Sue did not want to go abroad to seek what she sees as a Beijing right. Before going to Beijing Obstetrics and Gynecology Hospital, Sue was refused by at least three other hospitals. Her lawsuit was also turned down three times. Whether I choose to have a child or not, I should have the right to choose, she said. Many women don't know that they can freeze their eggs when their own childbearing pressure and workplace pressure overlap. They may not know there is a way to solve the problem. Okay, okay, teacher face. I think this
It's
article is
too long.
too long to read at this class.
Right.
But actually, the story is really interesting. So
Mhm.
I'd like to
Right.
finish the article, but
Mhm.
later after this class,
Ah,
I
okay.
I
Right.
do that.
Yes. Well, actually, I watched a Taiwanese movie related to this.
Oh, really? Oh, I would never know about that.
It's
China has
actually,
that kind of
yeah.
yeah special law.
It's actually funny. Yes, in that
Yeah,
movie because the eggs,
yeah.
the babies inside the eggs are like talking to each other.
Ah,
Yes, it's a funny
that's a Chinese
movie
movie,
actually.
right?
Yes, it's from Taiwan,
Ah,
right? Yeah,
ah,
Chinese movie also. Yes, related. Yes.
yeah.
Okay. Any
Okay.
questions so far about the vocabulary?
No, everything is okay.
Okay. So what did the doctor say to? I don't know how to pronounce this.
Shoot.
Shu shu.
Yeah. The doctor said she could not have two a single woman because it went against regulations.
Yes, I was very surprised about that. That only married couples can do that. Oh,
Yes,
oh,
right.
really? Oh, yes. And how much does the procedure cost?
Actually, the cost between it costs between $10,000 and $18,000. It's really
Oh,
expensive.
yes, right. And who are only eligible to this procedure?
The married couples are only eligible for this procedure.
Right, yeah. So do you think Sue's case will win?
Yeah.
Yes?
I think China government, if China government set up that law, then the hospital will win for this suit.
Mm. Yes, I see. Of course, because it's in the rules and regulations.
Yeah, especially China's
Mm.
law and their governments are very strict and strong
Oh,
to keep
really?
their law. Yes, right.
I see. Okay, so no exemption to the rule. If it is the rule, it will be the rule.
That's right.
Right, yeah. So, what is your personal opinion in that situation?
I think, in my opinion, uh, um, we just let her do what she wants because whether she wants to get married or not, that's her
Mm-hmm.
choice. But
Yes.
to lift her gene
Mm-hmm.
is her choice. To freezing the eggs, even though she could get married at the age of late, maybe 50s, 60s, but she also want to have a baby. And in that case, that's very important and then precious for her, freezing her eggs.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Yes. In my own personal opinion, also, it's her choice for as long as she can pay.
Yes, right.
Right? Yes. Right. I think it's their well.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think yeah, Chinese governments are worrying about the
Population.
population and the low birth rate.
Right.
Mm.
I see. That's the reason why, right? Yes. Yeah, in my case also, like
Yeah,
I think maybe if it is in Korea or Philippines, democratic country,
yeah,
maybe they can do that as well because it's their freedom.
yes, right. So
Right.
I think
Yes.
it's almost same in Korea. We are also worrying about low birth rate and also not married lots of singles.
Right.
So government promoting lots of laws and then they provide lots of benefits for the new married couples. So I
Mhm.
think
Right.
Chinese government also has to do similar policies
You
if
mean
they want. Yeah, yeah.
China is having a problem with low birth rate?
Yes, right. Low birth rate.
So their population is not overflowing, it's decreasing?
Actually, for 20 years, they more than 20 years they regulate only one child
Policy.
policy. But
Mhm.
recently they um, revised, they changed the law until two kids. But recently, yeah, as China is getting capitalized and westernized, lots of singles, lots of singles don't want to get married. So
Oh.
they could bring lots of social problem and actually there are so China also getting older. It's a kind of old elderly society.
I see. Okay. So there are so many elders in
Yes, right.
China.
Yeah,
Right. Yes. The population of elders are increasing, but the
yeah,
population of newborn
yeah.
children are decreasing. So just like
Decreasing.
Korea.
Yes,
I see. So it's a problem as well.
yeah.
Right. And what are your thoughts about gender inequality?
Actually, in Korea, gender inequality used to be very severe, even in Korea. And lots of parents prepare son to daughter, but they changed it recently. We prepare daughter to son at the moment.
Right.
So it's another yeah, gender inequality. And also
Mhm.
for the government, they set up the lots of new law to promote women's hiring and the women's job. They have some quotas only for women for the public job.
Oh, wow.
But recently, so many people, especially many unemployed young generation guys, they are complaining about that. It's another side of yeah, gender inequality.
You mean men?
Yes,
Young men?
right. Because yeah, as
Ah,
I mentioned, government promotes lots of policy for women,
right.
so that makes lots of guys complaining about that kind of policy.
I see. Because no job for them.
Yes, right. Exactly.
I see. Okay, I got it now. Ah, so that means it's still a problem in Korea these days or around the world.
Yeah, around the world. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Mm.
gender inequality is, yeah, we have many gender inequality, even though recently women's right is getting enhanced, but
Mm.
we still have some kind of a gap between men and women on the salary or uh, any social issues.
I see, right. Also, that means while they are protecting women's rights, they
Yeah,
forgot to
yeah,
protect men's rights as well.
that's right. We need to treat
Oh.
them equally.
Of course, right. Yes, we don't want anything biased to happen in the future, or
Yeah,
maybe it will become, a problem in our society in the future if that's the case.
that's right. Exactly.
Right. Yes, it will
Uh,
never end.
yeah.
Yes. I see. Right. Yes. Well, do you have any more thoughts about this?
No, everything is okay, and then I will finish reading the article.
Yes, right. If I will find that movie, I will tell it to you. I will tell you the title.
Yeah,
Happy Egg, I'm not very sure, yeah, so that you
yeah.
can watch also. It's actually funny.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, I try. Thank you.
All right. Yeah. Thank you so much as well, Tama. I'll see you on Thursday,
Okay, bye
okay?
bye.